Gentlemen and female gentlemen, Johnny Somali online is crazy. Currently we are doing Sword Art Online Abridged, the final episode that is currently out. I caught up, and I have to say, I am nothing but impressed. They took a story that was a solid 6 out of 10, and they made it an 8.5 out of 10, at the very least. I am nothing if not impressed. So here we are. Lock in, boys. Leave a like. This is the finale until the next one comes out. Definitely subscribe for future insanity. And let me know in the comments of this video specifically a future anime abridged series you want me to watch on YouTube next. Because we on this channel are going to be doing daily content. Every day, overanalyzing anime, abridged series, video game lore. That's what we do here. So subscribe, let me know. Currently, a lot of people are telling me about Dragon Ball and Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. So I don't know. Let me know, and we'll see what we got. All right, in the meantime, let's dive in, gamers.
The following is a fan-based parody. Sword Art Online is owned by A1 Pictures, Aniplex USA,
It's unbelievable how they can make like an insufferable voice actually not feel insufferable just because they actually made the character properly enough insufferable to wield a voice this insufferable. Which is very impressive because some people say, have an insufferable voice. Now, you have the right to agree or disagree. I personally don't actually care. I am one of the most self-confident individuals ever. You cannot hurt my ego. Unless you call me lame and gay.
Ricky Kawahara. Please support the official release.
That there's a woman in her natural state. The natural state of women. Truly something unfeasible. We could never properly understand or diagnose what goes on in the mind of a crying woman. They could be crying for sadness, for happiness, or emotions that us males will never truly comprehend. This is one of those moments.
Can we live a real life?
What?
Real life. Do we
This is the intro? Oh no!
even know what that?
They cooked so fucking hard for this scene! If you don't know what's happening, it's in the previous episode, which was copyrighted on my YouTube channel, because Aniplex USA are pieces of shit.
Means
Backstory.
Huh?
What an insane segue from the previous episode. Her trying to make it look like Kendo is awesome so that Kirito can compete in Kendo with her. Oh no! Oh, this is me when I'm trying to emote a little bit too hard. You don't understand. This is what I had to do to get my brother to watch Delicious in Dungeon. I had to go through this routine. I'd be like, oh my god! Eating monsters is awesome! Delicious in Dungeon is truly incredible! And then I would like turn to my brother and be like, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to somebody else. Yeah, Delicious in Dungeon is the best anime ever! Anyway, my brother watched Delicious in Dungeon and he loved it. I'm so based. The problem is you can't describe that. Let me tell you something that is too real and might hit a little too hard to home. Guys, some anime plots are just, like, unrecommendable, okay? There are some anime that you literally cannot recommend to people. Like Sword Art Online, that shit works. Trapped in a video game, death game, hell yeah. Premise is fucking awesome. But try to describe Delicious in Dungeon. Oh, it's about a bunch of adventurers that enter into a mystical dungeon and they eat all the monsters. That sounds fucking stupid. The anime is just awesome, okay? or simultaneously, try explaining Oshi no Ko. That one is unexplainable. You cannot sell that shit to anyone. Oh yeah, a doctor was in love with a teenage idol and then died while she was giving birth. And then reincarnated as the baby of the teenage idol. And the baby was in love with his mom. Explain that shit to someone to get them to watch it.
Swinging my big old stick! Who would ever want to stop doing something so cool?
Bro!
Fun?
Hey, yo, what it do, Schmidt heads? It's your boy Schmidt, and we're still here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's Schmidt! From Piece of Schmidt Gaming! The guy from that one episode in the first season of Sword Art Online. I can't believe that they called Schmidt back. Bro.
You're waiting in line to pick up a copy of the game that's sure to change everything. Sword Art Online. Asshole. I was personally invited to join the beta test a few months back, and let me tell ya, y'all ain't ready. When you're full diving.
Hey, shit nerd! There's no room in the display case for my new trophy.
Bro, stop! I hate when siblings do this shit. Do you mind if I hang one of my medical diplomas in your room? I'm out of wall. For the love of God, you are not out of wall, okay? Just because you're Jewish and a doctor, you think I have room in my? God damn it!
Stick it in your room, Kay. It'll really brighten up the place. What with your lack of accomplishments or pictures of loved ones.
Wow, she is fucking killing him. Oh my god, imagine rubbing it in like that. God, I know, I get it. I'm a failure, okay? Stop, Dad.
No, really any personality whatsoever. Did you know your face looks like a lot of other people's faces?
Do you know you look like a generic anime protagonist with like the slightly spiky black hair and the cringe isekai eyes?
You ever think about that? You are beige as a person. Don't you fucking ignore me?
Wait, according to the canon, he originally logged into Nerve Gear while his sister was bitching at him. Oh my god, that's incredible. I'm just realizing. You know how you literally can't run away from certain arguments that definitely probably don't happen to anyone realistic in loving relationships? You could just fucking comatose your brain, and that is fucking awesome.
You're probably off in your weird VR porn world again, aren't you? You're fucking pathetic, you know that? You're gonna die in there one day, and trust me, nobody will fucking care!
That's the last words he heard before he logged on to a death game. That's some crazy shit. That is some insane shit. I also love that they got the footage for this from the first episode of Sword Art Online. They did such a good job with this abridged. Because the first episode of this abridged starts off with him saying link start and logging on. Watch him say link start.
Link start.
Right? That's how he literally starts the series, from the link start. 1 second before the start of the abridged, that's where they got the footage for this episode to write his backstory. They went so fucking hard.
And for Christ's sake, can you clean your room a bit? The jizz smell is starting to attract raccoons! Raccoons!
Damn, turns out she a bitch. She a bitch.
Huh?
Why so glum, princess?
Huh? Ah! Reckon? What are you doing here? I thought the salamanders had you.
Oh, they did for a time.
What?
But I exploited an opening to make my daring escape.
Oh my god! I am so grateful to whoever made Sword Art Online that they did not include this character in the rest of the fucking series.
Oh, yeah? And that was?
They didn't see me as a threat.
That's
Yes! The run like a bitch strategy. It works every time. Every time, the invincible strat, you run like a bitch. That's how it works.
tracks.
But enough about me. What's bothering you?
What? Oh, it's nothing. I just got in a big fight with the queen. Cut.
Wrong all the time! You can lean on me! Let me be more than just your fudge boy!
This is so sad. This is so sad. Oh, what the fuck, man? I can be more than just a piece of meat attached to my lower abdomen. We could be more than that. Yes, I am a complete coward, gigantic bitch of god-tier proportions. But I'm not just a fudge boy.
What? Oh.
Love me more than your brother.
You keep trying to hide away your tender side, like it's something to be ashamed of!
Yeah, this is anti-Riz. What we are witnessing right now on screen is what they call anti-Riz. This would never work on literally anyone.
But you're wrong! It's a part of you! A beautiful part!
Yeah, you go tell a strong, independent woman that, listen, You're beautiful when you're a little pathetic bitch.
That makes beautiful potpourri!
It's not like I enjoy it. It's survival. The dojo smells like stale ball sack.
That's hooey and you know it! The look in your face as you dehydrated those petunias was pure bliss! It's the same look you get
What?
whenever you win a kendo tournament, or shred a man's pride with only your words!
I mean, to be honest, shredding pride with only words is, in fact, pretty powerful. It is empowering. It makes me happy, personally. So I can't be mad.
All of those things make you who you are! You're tough, and you're sweet, and everything in between!
Bro, you have a bowl cut. That is basically side characters purgatory.
I love you, Sugaha!
Ah! Kill him! Kill him in real life, not in Minecraft.
All of you! And I just want you to know that you're awesome and worthy of spiders!
Yeah, this is a guy who got his dick touched once.
Nagata, I don't know what to... Wait,
Just call him insane.
what was that last part?
Ah! Spiders! They're in my skin!
Yeah, all right. Well, because he bought the glitched out nerve gear. Did she punch him in the balls? Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, all right. Listen, Reckon. No, don't mean no, bro. Just because she punched you in the balls, that doesn't mean that. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
What a glorious relationship. This dude buying Belle Delphine bathwater for real, for real.
Bold move, ambushing me with feelings like that.
Cringe.
You know I'm gonna come out swinging.
Yeah, I know. But it seemed like you needed to hear it.
And where do you get off saying I bottle stuff up? Mr. My nerve gear breaks my brain and that's just dandy.
What? Whoa! Where do you say I bottle stuff up, Mr. Has Cancer?
No, that's different.
Throw that thing away! I'll buy you a new one. After all, I wouldn't be a very good girlfriend if I kept
Whoa!
letting you use that piece of junk.
Oh, girlfriend?
I couldn't ask you to. Wait, did you just...
All right, he can die in peace now. Just let him die. He won. Somehow he won. All right, listen. This I have to say, out of all the unrealistic shit that happened to this anime, we found the most unrealistic.
You dork.
Wow, that's nice. Girl, you may be a giant bitch, but even you can do better, bro. Oh my god. And we never see him again. No incest plotline. That's a dub. I know I'm memeing a lot about it, but honestly, this was the best that they could have possibly done with the source material. Better than I could have ever imagined.
Hey, I got your text.
Hey, I decided to confront you face to face here in a video game instead of in real life like a normal person because honestly, I'm a little embarrassed to exist.
Suga, I don't even know how to...
Hold it. You picked the location. So if we're doing this...
Oh, don't tell me. Hold on. Bro, you are telling me in the actual Abridged, she tried to self-sacrifice, give him an apology kill? That is the most in-character shit I've ever seen in my life. See, in the anime, this was like a really cringe incest, weird romantic incest moment. But in this, it's just someone who's so incapable of apologizing, she wanted to Kenobi herself. She tried to fucking get murked by Kirito as like an apology. That is such a gloriously petty narcissist maneuver. I love it.
Dingus?
Oh, Short! I'm sorry.
Stop that! You have nothing to apologize for.
She finally realized that in fact getting stuck in a giant death game is not in fact his fault. Wow! And all it took was the dude in the bowl cut.
What do you mean? You were crying out for help and I...
Yeah, crying out for help is like, whatever. Listen, there could be many. Again, I've already established that a woman crying is truly one of the most enigmatic things in the known universe. Now, she could be crying for happiness, sadness, anger, or emotions that men will never comprehend or understand.
I was too selfish to notice.
You were 8! Of course you were more interested in video games than me. Especially when I was
Whoa!
lashing out at you all the time instead of just talking about it.
No one could blame you for that. Grandpa divorced Grandma because she suggested he eat an orange one time so that
Women.
he wouldn't get scurvy. It makes sense he'd make
Listen, I have gotten scurvy once. I'm a little ashamed of this little Nux life fact, but I actually did get scurvy once. It was actually when I moved out of my parents' house for the first time. About a year later, my gums started bleeding. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are my gums bleeding? And then I called one of my 4,000 Jewish doctor relatives, and I was like, what is happening? And they were like, what is going on? Like, what do you eat? And it turns out I ate no vitamins. I had no fucking vitamins. I was eating like a shit animal. Anyway, I then ate lots of oranges, and I was fine. Nux lore from like 9 years ago.
Even if you understood what was happening, what were you gonna do about it?
True,
Challenge him to single combat?
Turns out I am Kirito's grandpa all along.
I've seen you fight. It would not have gone well. Ah, shrimp, that was mean. I'm sorry. This is a terrible apology.
Tell you what,
This is like so much less weird than the actual anime.
how about we both just agree that we messed up? We're sorry.
Boo! Boo! Could have gone. You could have been so close. How about we both agree that you messed up and you are being a fucking weirdo and I was stuck in a death game and you should be sorry. That's what I would have said. But anyway, I guess Kirito is a little cringe every once in a while.
We miss each other. And that Grandpa's a gaping asshole.
Well, was.
Was?
No! Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, oh,
I
right.
love how there's literally more maturity in Sword Art Online Abridged than there actually is in the original Sword Art Online. Like, this is an actual good story.
Right, you weren't. Yeah, he died.
What? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Never came up.
Wow.
Okay, I feel awful asking, but I gotta know.
Yeah, it was scurvy.
No!
Figures.
Motherfucker should have just eaten some oranges, man. That's crazy. Can you imagine they do like a Sword Art Online season 12 and then they fucking introduce Kirito's grandpa and then they have to fucking somehow find a way to write that shit into SAO?
I'm sorry, I still don't think I follow.
Once again, this Kirito is my brother, Kazuto, and the three of us are going to beat this unbeatable dungeon in order to save his online wife from a real-life version of that rich dude from
Right.
Titanic.
Tell Hockley.
Gesundheit.
So, are you honestly trying to tell me
He's a fanboy, isn't he?
that's your brother?
Oh my fucking god, dude. Keep up, brother. Keep up. Holy shit. Leafa, dump that bitch. Come on.
By Jove, I think he's got it.
Wait, so when you made that tweet about the guy that was this? Oh my gosh, I gotta tell.
He was following him on Twitter. A callback to his tweet from like 4 episodes ago.
Everybody!
Cool, cool.
Is he doxing him?
Suppose all we need now is to have the General sign off on this. General!
General Yui reporting for... Colonel Daddy, may I have a quick word?
Of course, sweetie. What is it?
Yeah, Daddy, can we have a quick word? Your party is gay and retarded. Please do something about this immediately.
Are you fucking serious? This is the crack team that's going to rescue Mommy!
Yeah,
So this is like the fucking, this is the leftovers that couldn't make it to the Suicide Squad.
well, I know they don't look like much, and they aren't, but what kind of out of
The literal B team.
options here?
Bro, DEI fairies. They got the one Spriggan, then they got the one handicapped individual, and the one random girl. No, dude, stop.
For better or worse, this is our army.
This is not an army! This is an empty-headed bimbo with some green-haired invalid!
Man, she's really got my number, huh?
Stop letting people abuse you, gosh darn it!
I love how they wrote Leafa as a character. I love how they actually wrote her. Oh my god.
Very well. It seems we must make do. I suppose cannon fodder does have its uses.
It does,
That's
absolutely.
the spirit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. I know I basically did everything I could to keep you from getting here, but I just want you to know I've got your back from here on out.
Oh, that's nice.
Ride or die.
Wait, so you actually were sabotaging me?
That's it! Got
Yeah.
I love how this guy is just Weevil Underwood from Yu-Gi-Oh!
My perfectly ultimate great moth.
So, I'm just gonna avoid that entirely
Nice.
and rush straight for the exit again.
Bait.
Ah, get out of my way, you stupid! I took it out of my way! I was able to get pretty close on my own.
All right.
So, between the three of us, I think we got a solid chance of making it through.
All right.
I
sounds
mean-
good. It's a fucking million of them.
Even still,
It's like dealing with Diaboromon in the Digimon movie.
they're bound to get a few lucky shots in. But as long as you guys focus on keeping my health topped up, it'll be pretty manageable.
We can't keep up with this. They're making wounds faster than we can heal them.
Karma, you vindictive bench, now is not the time! Okay, I think that about covers it. Any thoughts?
I'm touching him.
All right,
Oh
go.
my god. Can you imagine if, like, being Leafa and your boyfriend is a fucking fanboy of the brother that pissed you off for years? Like, can you... What is worse than your spouse being a fanboy of your sibling? That might be the worst thing in the world.
I feel good about this. This is the worst! Guys, one of the swords they hit me with never came back out. I think it's my pancreas now.
No!
Nope, wait. No, that bad boy's definitely in spleen country.
We've been
Oh, shit.
ping-ponging him between life and death for 3 hours now.
No! That's crazy. They're just staying back healing him while he's getting murdered again and again and again. And they're all just constantly killing him. And this is some redo of healer sick fuck shit.
Oh, I don't know how much more of this his mind can take.
Don't worry, Olive Oil. Papa's coming to save you. Just as soon as I get in this can of spinach.
Daddy, no! That is not
Oh god.
Yeah, we need a new plan. I'm a
Total obliteration.
Uh-oh.
That's Mind Killer! A spell that gets more powerful the more afraid you are!
No, that is not right, bro. That is not right, dude. They can't quote Dune like that, man.
The good thing is I'm a giant pussy, so my powers are even more potent.
Of course that's in the kids' cave. Rated E for everyone.
He is Lisan Al Gaib, guys, literally. Oh my god, he made a fucking nuke because he's such a giant pussy.
This is what they call the pussy explosion. I've coined it myself.
You idiot! You well-hung fool! You didn't need to go that far! But you may have just given Kazuto the opening he needs to...
That was a good attempt. They tried.
Yeah,
He had his moment to shine. I think that's impressive.
no one tell him. If he asks, his sacrifice was totally worth it.
That's sweet, sir. But I'm actually still here.
Oh, fuck.
Clean yourself up.
Holy shit, these droids are assholes.
Come on, come on! You gotta hang in there, bro!
Yeah! It's the random friends that they made along the way.
Huh? What are those guys doing here?
Right? What happened to good luck with your suicide mission?
Lucky for you, a young squire unearthed some heretofore unseen.
Right, get to the fucking point!
Reckon link this your brother's tweet.
No! Twitter did save the day. Oh my god, Kirito in the first episode of Alfheim Online, he said, I know the best way to stop him, and made a tweet. It was literally the tweet. His tweet is saving the day. Guys, you thought all people on Twitter aren't real and they're all gay and lame and retarded? Well, in fact, they are. That is true, but it's useful this time.
You see how much less fun that is, Leafa?
And I thought I was the catty one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, shut up, Denise.
My tweet? The one about Sugo? Why would that have mattered?
How could it not?
Damn.
Save their lives, Nyan.
I can't believe you didn't tell us you were the real deal. Has
Bro, they're all fanboys. No!
anyone ever told you that you're too humble for your own good?
They have not.
No one has ever said that to him literally in the history of his life.
And how dare they?
Alright, Cap.
I think more people should call me humble, personally. As someone humble myself, I feel like my humility needs to be observed by the masses.
Hurry, let's show Kirito our Neando. Our Neando way!
That was the worst quote I have ever heard in literally the entirety of my life. I have never heard a worse quote than this Naruto Nya quote.
Our Neando. Our Neando way!
That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Don't show this to the Prime Minister of the Prime Minister of England, because they recently just banned samurai swords.
Ugh. For the hero of Aincrad! For the one true Kirito!
The one true Kirito, because all the Spriggans are fanboys. Oh God, I'm dying. Oh Lord. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually kind of epic. I know that I'm joking around about this, but like unironically, this is actually kind of epic.
We're working together.
Yes, your brother's bravery has achieved the long-held dream that cowardly Travis was so desperate to destroy.
What?
True, everlasting peace between the races.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a lie.
So does that mean that the salamanders are coming too?
No, not all the races. They're still a little racist.
Oh, we tried to get a hold of them, but they had a personal thing.
It is with heavy...
No shot! They're all standing there mourning the bat that died. That Kirito killed in that... Oh my God.
hearts that we gather here today to say goodbye to our dearly departed Squeaker.
What is
Beloved
happening?
husband, builder of orphanages, 9/11 first responder. He truly gave everything he had to his community and asked nothing in return. His only regret was that he leaves behind his dear wife Zelda and their two beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Please, Private Big Ol' Nuts, if you would, play Dear Squeaker to his rest.
Bro. How did this happen? This is so sad! Bro, they blew the budget on this fucking Squeaker bit. Holy fuck.
Huh? What the fudge is this? No, this is wrong. This is all wrong. Sugu, help!
Nani?
We made a huge mistake!
Uh-oh.
And with that, our debt is repaid. Fall
What debt? You didn't do anything.
back, everyone! Chardonnay and Meow Mix at my place!
I'm sure he's got this.
That is crazy, man. That was such a good episode. Oh my God, I cannot wait for the next one. Definitely subscribe when the next one happens. We will be reacting, and let me know in the comments future Abridged series you want me to overanalyze. This was a fucking banger. But A, the cliffhanger ending, holy shit. And B, they fixed this arc. They made this scene fucking awesome. God damn. So anyway, definitely subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. And hell yeah, stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.